Right, so part 7 now, I think. Part 7. Yeah, we've done. I've done a little bit of off-screen upgrading. Our punch now has a we now have a tornado coming out of our punch. Johnny's got more health. Okay, let's go. So these, like, in-between levels seem to either be, like, exactly the same length as the main levels, which doesn't make sense. You'd think they would be, like, a little bit shorter. I mean, maybe they are. It's just I'm terrible at the game, so who knows? Give me your lunch money. Come here, Terry. We do also have a new skill for this, which looks like it's going to be really good when it's leveled. Yeah, but there weren't you didn't beat any of the emo ones up. What are you talking about, emo ones? Seems a bit harsh to just suplex. Imagine doing that on one of the... Just carrying around a fucking hammer. Hey, you got a sunflower? What's that going to do against a hammer? Cave your skull in. It just seems a bit harsh. Remember that episode of the show where Miguel just uses a hammer to beat up a woman with a sunflower? I was about to say, remember the episode where they beat up a mechanic, but there actually was an episode where they beat up multiple mechanics. Miguel wasn't there. But it is an episode of the show that exists. Just suplex a mechanic, why not? Tori just seems like she's not very good at the moment. Yeah, not better. But the same. I slammed your head into something that's filled with hot oil. You should be dead. You shouldn't be walking. Just... Someone should give that security guard a raise. Being able to survive that. It's basically superhuman. Also, Cobra Kai is basically just a cult. Like, I don't think they shy away from it in the show either. Like, it's a cult. Like, at best, it's like... It's like training up child soldiers. I think at best it's a cult. And at worst it's training up child soldiers to fight in a war that doesn't exist. And I don't think it's shied away from in the show either, that it's all built up by John Kreese's PTSD. And that episode, not the one where they show Kreese fighting in Nam, because that's like, yeah, we knew that already. But the episode where Kreese is doing that like prison interview. Spoilers for Cobra Kai Season 5, by the way. I mean, it didn't even try. It's not even like they're doing an impression it feels weird when they've got some of the cast, but not all of them. Because, like, how much more expensive would it have been to get... I mean, obviously... If you can pay to get Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, I think you can pay to get, like, the rest of the cast. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely better. I haven't actually given many upgrades to Tori. I said she's not. I said she's not good. To be fair, that's probably my fault. I should be giving equal time to every character. Or equal upgrades to each character. The baseball bats are overpowered, though. Can I not jump with a baseball bat? I can't jump with a baseball bat. That's kind of... Ow. Yeah, that burning feat is overpowered as well. I mean, to be fair... Ralph Macchio can't be that expensive. They managed to get him on Dancing with the Stars. At least from what I've seen with Dancing with the Stars, they actually get some proper celebrities. It's not like Strictly where they get like bottom of the barrel like primetime TV presenters and like weathermen. Like Ralph Macchio, like I said. They got like what's her face from Tiger King. That's friggin' weird because you would think that she would like get Bruno Tognoli, kill him, and then feed him to her pet tiger. Is it? Oh, I should have given that to Johnny. Ow. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ow. 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 Okay, yeah. At least we didn't get a game over that time. D plus. I guess D plus is better than a D, but you know, love a bit D plus. I prefer D plus plus, but D plus is fine. Oh well. But yeah, they seem to have like properly famous people on Dancing with the Stars. Like compared to like I think the most famous person we had on the most recent series of Strictly was like Matt Goss from Bros. Needs a floss. Who gives a toss?
Well worth the money,
Yeah, I think that's increases damage. Kicks enemies twice again, adding 20% total. Okay, I think there we go. administration decks. Okay, I think we get all of Tori's skills. Or we get all of Johnny's skills. Or we just leave. You could do that as well.
Interesting choice.
Now we get the other two Tori skills.
You're not gonna regret this.
Or we just get one.
I see where you're going.
I think we keep Hawk as our kind of base level worst at this point, and then hopefully he gets solidly better the more gold that we get. But yeah, to finish my anecdote before the end of the episode, like Zendaya was on Dancing with the Stars, and she's like in Marvel movies now. I mean, she was probably doing it back when she was on like Disney XD, but doing that show with Bella Thorne. It's like Masked Singer as well. I mean, to be fair, the UK one, we've had some pretty big names as well, like CeeLo Green. CeeLo Green is a pretty big name. But you had Tyrese Gibson on the American one. And there seems to be a thing where whoever does that show, like there's always someone who like the next year or a couple years from doing that show just dies. Like Bob Saget, Kirstie Alley. Like those are the only two that I can think of off the top of my head. But it's scary to think about that they're literally in a big massive costume for 1 year. Like Bob Saget, the story behind his death, like he was literally on tour hours before he gets home, has a heart attack, hits his head on like a countertop or something, and then just dies. And that's fucking terrifying, and it shows us like the fragility of life to get super deep. But yeah, I guess that's the moral of the story is like hug your family, tell people important to you that you love them, because you never know when it could be when you could like have a heart attack and hit your head on a countertop and die. I should have said this at the start. How did a conversation about Ralph Macchio being on Dancing with the Stars turn into you're gonna die soon? Anyway, I think before I dig my hole any deeper, I'm gonna end this episode here, and I will see you guys in part 8, which will be in probably in a little while, because I have a couple other videos that I wanna do. So yeah, there may be a bit of a hiatus with the Cobra Kai playthrough, to allow room for other videos. But we should be done with Cobra Kai by the end of January, hopefully, and then February we can do the second game and see how things go with that one, because I've seen and I've heard that the second one is not as good, which already this is just silly. I think it's not a bad game. It plays well, it works, it's fun, you know. it doesn't have any of the... I don't think they have any of the personalities of the characters down correctly. Like, Tori's completely different, but then that's not really a character that you can translate to a game all that well. But I think when it comes to translating at least the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai into a game format, I think they've done it as well as they could. The only thing is, I wanted to be able to play as Kreese. I think he's playable in the second one, which is good, but I've also heard that the second one's not good. And to be fair, Game Mill, from what I've heard of Game Mill and the other games that they put out, it's like Outright Games as well. I want to do some content on some Outright games. Because I saw that they have a Ben 10 one, and that might be the only decent one that they have, but it also looks like it came out on a PS2 as a PS4 game. Like PS4/PS5 game, and it looks exactly like Ben 10 Protector of Earth, which is the game for the first series. So I'm not looking forward to playing that, but I think it would be fun for a series. I think I'm gonna stick to the playthroughs on YouTube are gonna be of like shitty licensed games, and like the Twitch is gonna be for stuff that I'm like seriously interested in, because like everyone's doing videos about God of War, and everyone's doing videos about, you know, Gotham Knights, and, well, not Gotham Knights, but everyone's doing videos about Midnight Suns and that. It's just, like, if you want to watch me play those games, go over to my Twitch. If you want to watch me play some, like, silly stuff that may be of dubious quality, then, yeah, the YouTube is the way to go. Because it's literally just filling in time between all of the big movie releases and all of the, like, trailers and stuff. That's literally what all the playthroughs are. It's just so that I always have a video to put up. But anyways, without further ado, that's going to be the end of part 7. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.